Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to another episode on this Divine Conscious podcast. I am your host, Lotus. I hope everyone has been absolutely fantastic. I know I haven't posted a few days. That is because I am coming over a sickness. So apparently there is a new strand that is out. And of course, I got it. My baby cousin, she actually got it at daycare, and she infected the entire family at Christmas. All four of my aunts got it, my grandpa got it, I got it, cousins got it. It is highly contagious, and there is a massive case that is actually outbroke here in Kansas City. My best friend Melanie, she works at the hospital. She's a head nurse, and she actually got it as well, and then went home and infected her entire family. One of my best friends, Aaron, shout out to you. I know you're listening. He volunteers downtown at the homeless shelter, and he said that about 70% of them right now are actually sick with it as well, and he got it too. So it's supposed to last like 14 days, but this strand is a lot different than all the other strands. This strand in particular, it affects literally your respiratory system. I have asthma, so it really has been affecting my respiratory system really bad. I could barely even walk up the stairs a couple days ago. I had to literally, it was like hard for me to breathe. But surprisingly, I never had a fever, not once. I had a headache and my body felt really weak. But everybody who I know that got it this time is healthy. And for me, it lasted like 3 days. I also didn't take any medication. Well, I lied. I did take medication one time. I don't like taking medication. So I took one thing of Dayquil, the pills, and I broke it up. I took one of the pills one day and I took another pill the other day. So I took one full dose of Dayquil through this whole thing. But what helped me actually get through all of it is I went and bought a bunch of those emergency packs, those emergency vitamin C packs, and I drank those. I was drinking hot tea. I was taking baths so that I could sweat all of this out. And then I did sound healing. And I'm not like perfectly like back to normal and like full power, like full health kind of thing, but I definitely feel so much better, and I don't sound contagious or anything like that, or contagious. I don't sound congested right now or anything like that. So I am on here again, and I am hoping that everyone else has been absolutely fine. And for those of you who are curious, I did do sound healing to help me, and I feel like that's what really helped me the most. I used 741 hertz, and then I also used 417 hertz. Those hertz are what actually helped me, I believe, heal from this sickness. So if anyone does happen to get sick from this, because it is highly contagious, then I would recommend going and buying your vitamin C, your emergency C packs. And then I would also recommend doing some sound healing. And I personally never got a fever, so I did my baths, and the baths helped me. It was like a sauna, so it like helped me sweat all that out. But I got on top of it right away, and I was already pretty much healthy, so I feel like it kind of like ran through my system really quickly, and then it was out. So I'm very thankful for that. But just letting everybody know, there is some words that I can't actually say here on YouTube. So I hope that you guys just kind of understand what I'm talking about today, because if we say certain words, we are going to get banned, and they will actually take down the videos and they'll give me a strike. So I know that you guys are pretty self-aware, so I'm just praying that you guys understand my lingo today, all right? So I hope everybody has been doing absolutely amazing. And even though I was sick, I was still getting these downloads. And so I'm just hoping today that everybody really does understand everything I'm talking about today, okay? So today we are actually going to be talking about medical beds, okay? Now this is something that I got a download from the Heavenly Father that our Soul Tribe is going to be working on. Like, this is going to be like almost a main focus for our Soul Tribe in particular. There's going to be like anywhere from 4 to 7,000 people here in America that are going to especially be working on what I'm about to talk about today. Okay. When I talk about the medical beds that are going to be coming to fruition here in 2025, 2026. All right. So, just letting everybody know, by the way, we're also going to be talking about nanotechnology and how we can remove that from our bodies. For those of you who aren't sure what nanotechnology is and why, and if you don't think you have it in your body, well, everybody who got the shot, okay, or if you know family members who got the shot, then this is going to be referring to them, all right? Because what was inside that shot when everybody had to get it during the pandemic, all right, actually had nanotechnology in it. And for those of you who don't actually know, all GMO food now is being, I think it, yeah, all GMO food now is being, like, the label is being changed, because now it's being changed to bioengineered food. And so that's something you got to be very cautious of when you're actually looking at your food. You need to make sure that it is real food. I cannot stress that enough, okay? They are really trying to make us transhuman. And so you really, 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 really need to read what you are putting into your body, ladies and gentlemen. But for those of you who are still eating non-GMO food, which is now bioengineered food, then this is going to help you understand that nanotechnology is inside of that food. And this is going to be something that is going to be a big topic for us to talk about today, because we're going to talk about how we can actually remove this kind of stuff from our bodies. All right. For those of you who don't know what nanotechnology is, this is referred to the branch of science and engineering devoted to designing, producing, and using structures, devices, and systems by manipulating atoms and molecules at a nanoscale. So this today is going to be for everybody basically who maybe hasn't necessarily been feeling the best and who needs to perhaps go through a huge purge, okay? And you need to purify your entire body. I would highly recommend going and doing a fast. A fast is one of the healthiest ways you can actually remove all of this nanotechnology from your body, and also not only eating healthier and real food, but also by raising the vibration of your body, okay? So this today is a reminder just how powerful every single one of you truly are. So the nanotechnology works with all of the 5G towers that are all around us, all right? What it does is it pretty much helps keep us in a lower vibration. And that's exactly what they want. Because let's be mindful, this is a war on our consciousness. And they are trying to prevent us from ascension as much as possible. And so this is part of their kind of plan that they have going on for all of us to keep us stuck in a lower vibration and to prevent as many people as possible from actually ascending. They are now putting all of this kind of stuff in our food as well, because there wasn't enough people who actually went and got the shot, okay? So this is affecting a lot of us right now, but I am here to let you know that this is also why I got a download for this, and it actually goes along with some of the medical beds that I'm going to be talking about. So let's go ahead and dive pretty much into what I really want to get into today, okay? So this message is going to be directed to all of the continued efforts of light workers, star seeds, earth angels, all of us who are chosen, all right? Everybody who is assisting with the ascension of the earth at this time on the transformation and removal of the nanotechnology from people's bodies. Know that it has everything to do with vibration. Nanotechnology nourishes through the weakest vibrations of the human body possible. So when you focus on increasing your vibration, all of the nanotechnology should be deactivated, or rather energetically dismantled. So in the future, those who are struggling to increase their vibrations and deactivate any nanotechnology implants naturally that may be in their physical bodies, they are going to do so through what we call medical or light beds. All right. Now, they aren't necessarily called medical beds or light beds, but this is something that is going to be a familiar term that we all are going to understand. What they actually are called are light capsules. This light carries within itself a strong vibration that eliminates all pathogens, toxins, or any other miniature technology that may be present in the body. This is a little bit like a laser treatment. However, it is not such a procedure, okay? Rather, it is a newer, more advanced light-based technology that some of you on this planet have access to, but it's not yet been widely released. All right. I'm pretty sure like the very fancy people right now, like the elites and stuff, they know about this kind of technology. And they have actual technology like this. Okay. It's not just in movies that we're seeing this. This stuff is real. And this stuff is now beginning to trickle into our 3D physical reality here now. And a lot of us in our tribe, this is going to be a huge focus for you guys this year. If you're getting downloads or you are feeling guided that you are going to be one of the people who are going to be building these medical beds, then I mean, this is going to be everything that you need to kind of know today. And I guarantee that you're going to start getting downloads and all of these quantum systems that are supposed to be coming online coming 2025, 2026. This is definitely going to be something that you're probably going to be diving into. All right. So until these medical beds are actually available to the public, we are being told that we need to focus on raising our vibration, and our overall wellness and health should be our main focus this year, okay? Because medical beds are still beyond many of our understanding, it's going to be very important for each one of you to continue to work on your health, all right? And just know that if you are guided to work on these medical beds, all of this quantum systems and everything like that, you have all the codes within, okay? All of this is all within you. So go ahead and meditate on it if you feel guided to, because the answers will come to you. And then ask the Heavenly Father to also send the people in the research or anything like that your way, and I guarantee you will start having things pop up in your news feed, or you're gonna sit there and have people that is interested in this kind of research as well all of a sudden reach out to you. Like, speak up, because our tribe right now, we are all finding each other, and each one of us has these quantum codes for these new quantum systems to be developed. So don't hold yourself back this year, okay? This is a year we really want to find our soul tribe, and we really want to tap into our spiritual gifts from within. Don't hesitate to listen to your intuition. Even though you might not actually understand some of these quantum systems right now, just know on a spiritual level and on a soulful level, your soul already knows what it is talking about. All right. This is all about trust this year, trusting yourself that if you were guided to this message today, and trusting yourself that if you feel guided to even start developing some of this, it is for a reason. All right. Because these medical beds, like I said, are still beyond many of our understanding, but it's very important overall for us to continue to work on our health. Now, if this issue right now that I am speaking on worries you in any kind of way, just know that in the future, all pathogens, microchips, implants, all of that is going to be eliminated from our bodies more easily. All right. Remember that everyone is sovereign of their own body. You can control your health and well-being much more than you think, and especially because your intention is everything. So if you are tuning in right now, each one of us has agreed, okay, when we reincarnated into this lifetime right now, each one of us has agreed that we were going to be deprived of our power and our abilities. That is only because we were going to be on the path of ascension. So we knew eventually, even though we were deprived of our spiritual power and our abilities, that when it came to be the right time, that we would discover our abilities and our power once more. And I believe that is exactly what is happening right now. And we hope through the Great Awakening that all of you are going to remember your inner beauty and your vast, wide range of abilities that each one of us actually have. All right, each one of us have different abilities. Some of us have the same exact abilities, but that's what makes each one of us unique and what makes us such an important player in this grand plan that the divine has for every single one of us. Okay. That's why nobody is better than the other. We are equally all the same, but we each have different abilities that make us a huge player and make our puzzle piece a grand piece, part of the overall puzzle, right? So, discovering what you can do to heal yourself and others is going to be a great pleasure for a lot of you right now, because this is going to be a huge part of your next step in your evolution. All right. So at this time, if you feel guided, like I said, to learn more about these systems, then you are more than likely here to help create these light capsules. And it's important for you to call on your spirit team. All right. Your spirit team is all around you and ready for you to assist you. All you have to do is actually call upon them. They can't actually help you if you aren't open to calling upon them, right? They are here right now, ready to assist you to help develop these new quantum systems, and especially because they know that you don't quite understand them yet. But this is why you need to call upon your spirit team. And the more of you who are open minded at this time, and especially for those of you who really work on your crown chakra and your soul star chakra, the more of you who are open minded to working with interdimensional beings, the more of you who are going to be able to actually develop some of these quantum systems that they have planned for the collective. Remember, we are the ones who are creating a better future for all of us. So never forget how important you truly are to this world, because you are an extremely powerful and important individual. And I can't stress that enough. Understand, you literally are the future. All right. And you are going to impact the world in a way you don't even realize right now. But right now, I really want to jump into this transmission from the Pleiadians High Council, and it's going to kind of go over a little bit more about these light capsules, okay? So let's go ahead and dive right in. This is from the Pleiadians High Council. Greetings, beloved ones. Today we come forth with important information regarding new quantum systems that will begin developing on your planet. Many lightworkers and starseeds will begin working in the quantum field with higher interdimensional beings. The more open-minded you are with working with interdimensional beings, the more light codes and information you will receive. Today we would like to bring to your awareness the capsules of light. These capsules of light are also referred to as medical beds. These capsules of light work with everyone's intention and consciousness. We would like to inform you that these medical beds are capsules of light, and although they are technically advanced, they are working in conjunction with the consciousness and intentions of each individual person. When you enter into the capsule of light with the intention of rejuvenating this high vibrational energy, it will work in combination with your intentions to achieve the desired effort. It is simply a matter of amplifying your own intentions for accelerating the end result. This is a simplified explanation, but we think it will be very helpful for you to understand how these medical beds work. If you step into a medical bed with the intention of eliminating all pathogens within you, this will be done. If you go there with the intention of rejuvenation, this will also be done. We have a lot of other technology to offer you, but we would like to begin with these medical beds, as they will greatly benefit all of humanity. There are very few who actually have access to this technology on Earth at this time. Only a minority have benefited from these capsules of light. These medical beds, or capsules of life, will be made available to the bearers of the light, who are the forefront runners of serving the collective's highest good first. Looking ahead in the future, once the focus and mindset of your current health institutions that do not necessarily serve human beings or have their best interest at heart are more completely dismantled, this is when medical beds will become available to the entire collective. We believe that in a few years, by 2025, 2026, they will be better known and better understood. This knowledge will become more common, and there will be many who will be working to build and spread the news of these capsules of light. This is how they will eventually have a global effect. You can heal yourself with your own intentions. Some of you in your dream state will begin to work on the astral plane with these medical beds. Everyone has access to these medical beds for spiritual and energetic healing without even realizing it. Each one of you is a capsule of light in and of yourself, and you have the same healing capacity through the use of your own powers and abilities. Through your pure intention, approaches, and beliefs, you have unlimited healing powers available to you. Remember, everything happens in the spiritual realm before it is manifested into the physical realm. You might notice yourself meditating more due to this understanding. When you begin to focus on cellular rejuvenation and healing on all levels, these capsules of light will be more available to you and all of you in your future. To those of you who this resonates with, you will begin developing these internal technologies now through the Christus state of existence. Remember, we are all around you. Just call upon your spirit team. All you need to do is ask for help and assistance. We are ready to assist you. The Pleiadians High Council. So I believe that as more of our soul tribe and our soul members begin to develop some of these quantum systems this year, as we are focusing on building and creating these quantum systems, the rest of the collective, I don't want to call them sheeple because that's kind of what they are, the rest of the sheep. The rest of humanity, we'll just say that, the ones who aren't as self-aware at this time, they are actually going to probably be more focused on being exposed to the truths that are going to be coming out. So as we are focusing on building these quantum systems and we're not really paying attention to what's really happening to the rest of the mass, right? The mass is going to be getting exposed to certain truths when it comes to the health institutions and the hospitals and stuff like that, and how a lot of these doctors actually aren't really helping them at all. And I'm not going to say that every doctor is not out there helping, but there is a lot of doctors that are going this year that are going to be exposed for not actually helping their patients, for just going ahead and being paid off from a lot of the pharmaceutical companies. The pharmaceutical company is definitely going to be getting exposed, and a lot of people are, in my belief, what I've been told by the higher council members, that by 2026, they are going to really be pushing for, or not pushing, the main focus of the mass is definitely by 2026 going to be going more into a bunch of like natural remedies where you can heal yourself with like herbs and stuff like that. People are going to begin to, because this is something that we are focusing on right now, right? So remember, we go through a lot of this first. Our awareness what we become aware of first and what we do first is something that eventually the mass does next, right? So because of that, since we are focusing so much on building this kind of quantum systems right now, they're going to be focusing more on some of the dark truths that are going to be coming out. And the more things that get exposed when it comes to some of these doctors that aren't necessarily good for them and that are literally just taking the money and subscribing them things that they don't even actually know what they're subscribing them. Not only that, but we're going to start getting more doctors that actually are for the people and that are going to not be subscribing them so many medications, but are actually going to start giving them certain herbs to start trying and certain type of holistic healing, I should say. That's what eventually the whole mass is going to go towards. The mass collective is going to start shifting to. But until we actually begin to start shifting more towards that kind of stuff and that kind of reality, first we need to build that kind of reality. And that's what we're here for. We are here to bring in the kingdom of light, ladies and gentlemen. What we do right now is extremely important. We are here building the kingdom. All right. And remember, it even says so in the Bible that before our king truly returns, that we must bring in the kingdom of light first. And I'm a firm believer that that is exactly what we're doing now. And we are building and creating this beautiful kingdom of light. Now that we've ascended into the new earth, it's very important for us, because we have access to these quantum codes and all of that, for us to actually begin to really understand our own abilities and power this year. And the more that you focus on your own health and the more studying that you do and the more that you stayed focused, the more that you're actually going to be able to help everyone around you. That's why it is so important for us to really remain focused on our mission work. All right. But I'm going to go ahead, because I know that this is going to kind of leave a lot of you guys kind of in discovery mode. A lot of you who this is actually, you guys are receiving downloads and light codes from, this is a perfect opportunity for me to kind of like end out our episode here today on our podcast, so that you guys can begin to do your own research. And for those of you who are interested in doing this, please drop it in the comments below that you are interested in this, so that our soul tribe can know who is interested in it and they can know who to reach out to. All right. We are here to help each other. We are here as a galactic team helping each other. All right. So please comment below if you are interested in this kind of thing. Comment below the kind of stuff that you know, so that you can help other people in our tribe begin to develop this kind of technology, because this is exactly the direction that we are headed. And I am so very excited, because this is a huge, 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 huge thing for our soul tribe in particular. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's session right here, kind of keep it nice and short. I just want to let every single one of you know that I absolutely love you, and I hope every single one of you has been doing absolutely amazing. And my next podcast is probably going to be in a few days, because I think I'm going to go ahead and focus on doing some angelic ASMR sessions, because I know that since I was personally feeling kind of sick and healing, sound healing helped me, I want to begin to incorporate some of these sound healing angelic ASMR sessions that I was doing for all of you guys in the collective. So just be on the lookout for all of that. All right. And we're going to go ahead and wrap up today's episode. So I'm sending you guys all my love and light, and you guys have a blessed day. Namaste.